morning. How are we? Wow. How was Easter, everybody? Did we have a good weekend? Hey? Did we have a good time? Did anyone go away? Anyone manage to get away? How about that rain out here? It's not Easter if it doesn't rain, does it? Is it, you know? Anyway, let's see what it is that we need to know about today. Let's see what it is that we might need to know about today. What is it that needs to be brought into our awareness? What is it that we need to know? What would be beneficial knowing about things? What might that be? What might that look like? Okay, just get these. Oh, I thought that was going to be it then. Bit tricky. Okay, I was going to say I'll just give these a few more shuffles. See if something jumps out, otherwise we'll do our standard cut and choose. There you go. Okay, we have the High Priestess today. Okay, so what is she about? She is about trusting ourselves. Okay, it might be about needing to go inward. She's very internal. She represents feminine energy, emotion. You can see that emotion is depicted by the water down here. See that? It's actually like part of her dress, which means she actually like embodies that and learns to go with her own flow. The moon is about our intuition, and you'll notice up here we have the symbology of the full moon and the crescent moons either side. The pomegranates here, which is what this fruit is, talk about the feminism, or the feminine energy. It's not really feminism, it's just really feminine energy. So, okay, you see there's two pillars here, and you notice the number 2 also can look a little bit like 2 pillars. Okay, so what are we getting about this card today? Well, let's see, she's about intuition, she's about internal work, trusting ourselves. She can be a little bit about secrecy too, you know, and that is depicted here. See how she's holding that scroll there, but we can't see the full scroll. So that means we may not see the full picture, or we may not want to share that full picture. It may not be available to us right now, or we may not be in a position where we can reveal everything just yet. So that can be about that. But let's just have a bit of a look and a feel and see what's actually happening for today. Okay. Funny. Okay, so a couple of things come up for me as I look at this card today. So I'm drawn to the cross here, and you'll notice that cross is not so much a religious type cross, but it's a cross about balance. Okay, that cross actually represents more about balance. And I'm also drawn to her face. And to me, she just feels a little sad today. So there might be some of that around today. So if you're feeling that, just stop and make sure that it is yours. Okay, just ask the question, is this mine? Does this belong to somebody else? Ask your body will tell you, right? Your body can't lie. We can lie, we can all bullshit to ourselves, can bullshit to each other, but our body can't. So learn to ask your body. That's what I would say. And if you want to know how to do that, PM me, I'll let you know. Okay, I'll let you know how to do that. So yeah, today I would say it might be a day of internal work, a day of going within, learning to trust yourselves, have a look at and a feel of the few emotions that are there. I'm a big believer of, you know, we need to work through those emotions, but I'm not a big believer of we need to sit in them, okay, because I believe we have choice, and we can choose how we want to feel as long as we acknowledge what it is that's happening, and then we can choose to move forward and create our future, so to speak. So for me, it feels like she's a little bit about that today, a little bit about going within, seeing what's happening, sitting with the essence of who we truly are, finding a bit of balance today, and just working with that is what I'm feeling about her today. What else am I picking up? Let me see. For some, okay, interestingly enough, getting really different messages from this card today. See that behind there? Just pull that up close. See how that, like actually behind there, that's water in there, in there, in there, and here, and this is like the wall. See that it goes across there? Like that? That to me is representing like a wall of emotion. Okay, so some of us might be holding back on our emotions, because I'm kind of feeling that's what this card is today, a little bit about the emotion, because I was drawn to the face where I feel like she's a little bit sad. You know, I went to the water down here, now I'm gone to the water across the back, and I feel like, and this is like where that water stems from, when we think about what is like how the journey or the story of the tarot go, right? Because we've got the Fool, who's a 0, and then got the 1, who's the Magician, and there's no real water on those cards, right? This is the card with the water, so this seems to be where it all stems from. So if we think about that from a symbolic point of view, and the fact that that's where we've been drawn to today, I actually feel that we might be getting to the source. We might actually be getting to the source of our own flow, and to the source of what it is emotionally that is going to push us along. Because if you think about a wall of water, once that collapses through, that just flows, doesn't it? And that's funny, because I've had a few water issues on my property, so I find that funny that that would come up like that today as well. So, because they say, don't they, that your internal environment is also expressed out in your external. Couldn't be truer words spoken for my position right now. So let me know how you're going with your stuff. But that there, yeah, that's, I'm feeling this is about emotion today, and about the release of it, and how we direct and guide that, and how we flow through that. So what I would say on that is, if you guys are having any concerns emotionally, need a bit of support emotionally, or you're unsure what's happening, PM me, right? Happy to, you know, have a private chat with you about that and see where we are headed. But that's what I get for today. But above all things, trust yourself, okay? Trust yourself. You got whatever it is that's going on, you'll handle it, you're fine. It's okay, the sun will rise, the sun will set. Somewhere in the middle of that, we'll wear glasses. That's about the only thing we can be sure of. But in between now and then, you're okay. All right, guys. Have an awesome day. Big, 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 big love. Catch you next time.